I mean, qualities that make a successful marriage are a lot of the same qualities that make us successful in a lot of things. They're just amplified in marriage because of the proximity and the closeness and all of those things. Number one, I think you have to be very, very honest about who you are and who you're marrying. A lot of times we tend to translate it as you've got to be honest with me and I've got to be honest with you, and that's entirely true. But more than anything else, you've got to be honest with yourself and understand, okay, here are my limitations. And you may be a really strong people person, or you may be an introverted person, and that's going to affect the way that you do marriage, the way that you socialize and those kind of things. So honesty with yourself is very important. But I think probably the greatest thing to be honest about is to know who you are with God. Because He's the one who made us, obviously. So He knows kind of our limitations and what we need and the resources we need. And when He brings us together with a mate, He doesn't do that haphazardly or unintentionally. He does that very much intentionally and purposefully. And so He knows, just like He did with Adam and Eve, I'm bringing this man with this woman for a reason, and that's to help them in their life and to help them along that marriage. So I would say honesty is probably the greatest and single most important thing you've got to have a successful marriage.
The qualities that make a marriage successful, first of all, you have to have your marriage centered around God. The Creator, He created you, created your wife, and there's got to be that union and that bond or that relationship there. And the next thing is communication. The communication between both of y'all is very key, especially with little ones like this one on my shoulders. And the love is very close to that as well. I mean, first of all, that's what brought you together. Secondly, the discipline of both that the Lord gives you is also key. Without that, I think there would be no marriage that has no success. And also have fun. Be yourselves how you met. Be yourselves when you're with kids, and be yourself when you become grandparents. Being yourself, being true to yourself, and true to your mate is what brings success, as I think.
The qualities to make a successful marriage, I would say, number one, laughter. It's very important to laugh with your spouse, have a good time. Take things serious when they need to be serious, but laugh a lot. Honesty, that's very important. And I think most of all, just love unconditionally. That's it.